What's crackling in the world of tech, culture, and beyond? Welcome back to Amazon Insights, where we break down the biggest stories shaping your world, and trust me, you do not want to miss what we've got cooking today. The news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we're here to give you the unfiltered, high-octane rundown. Get ready for a rapid-fire look at groundbreaking career moves, significant legal reckonings, surprising creative choices, and the next big thing in gaming. It's all happening right now, and we've got the inside scoop. Stick around, because the insights you need are coming up next. First up, we're diving deep into the career ambitions of a young tech prodigy. Imagine leaving a giant like Amazon for an even bigger opportunity, securing a massive compensation package that turns heads. We'll uncover the secrets behind this incredible career leap, exploring the strategies and insights that paved the way. This is more than just a job change, it's a masterclass in ambition and execution. Next, we shift gears to a major legal development with historic implications. A corporate giant is facing a colossal penalty for past labor abuses, a ruling that could set new precedents. We're talking about conditions that echo a dark chapter in history, and the fallout from this decision is immense. This story highlights accountability and the long reach of justice. Then, we dissect a surprising creative decision behind a major film, where massive brand integration has everyone talking. Was it strategic genius or pure chance? We'll get the producer's take on why one of the world's biggest tech companies became an accidental co-star. And finally, we're hitting the virtual battlegrounds with a sneak peek at a brand new MOBA from Amazon Games, kicking off its first-ever alpha test. Get ready for intense strategy and competitive action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A 23-year-old's million-dollar leap. This is a story about ambition, strategy, and seizing opportunity in the hyper-competitive world of tech. At just 23 years old, Indian-American engineer Manoj Tumu has achieved a career milestone that many professionals only dream of: a staggering compensation package and a move to one of the most influential tech companies in the world. Tumu recently made headlines by leaving his position at Amazon to join Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, as a machine learning software engineer. The deal comes with a total compensation exceeding $400,000, or approximately 3.36 crore, a figure that underscores the immense value placed on specialized AI and machine learning talent in today's market. Tumu shared his insights into this significant career transition in an article for Business Insider, detailing the motivations behind his move and the strategies that helped him land such coveted roles. While expressing gratitude for his time at Amazon and the learning experiences gained, he cited the allure of more interesting work at Meta as a primary driver for his decision. He noted the rapidly evolving landscape of artificial intelligence and machine learning, observing a significant shift from traditional techniques to deep learning, which leverages artificial neural networks to automatically learn features from raw data. This dynamic field is where Tumu sees the future, and he aimed to be at the forefront of that innovation. For aspiring professionals looking to break into the AI and machine learning sector, Tumu offered several pieces of crucial advice. He highlighted that job titles can vary significantly across companies, ranging from research scientist and applied scientist to software engineer and machine learning engineer, and encouraged job seekers to be flexible. A key recommendation was to secure a tech internship during college, emphasizing that even low-paying internships can provide invaluable experience and open doors that might otherwise remain closed. He specifically advised against over-prioritizing pay in early career internships, stating that the experience gained is the most critical factor. When it comes to crafting a resume, Tumu suggested a strategic shift as one gains experience. While early in one's career, showcasing projects and programming languages is important, he advised that after accumulating 2 to 3 years of professional experience, it becomes more beneficial to highlight accomplishments and responsibilities in previous roles rather than focusing solely on projects. He also touched upon the critical behavioral interview round, a common hurdle in securing positions at top tech firms. Tumu recounted his own experience with Amazon's rigorous 6-round interview process, which included coding, machine learning, and behavioral assessments. His preparation for the behavioral aspect involved thoroughly studying the company's values and leadership principles, creating a detailed document of prepared stories and potential follow-up answers tailored to each scenario. This meticulous approach, he believes, was instrumental in his success, demonstrating the importance of aligning personal narratives with corporate culture. Audience impact. This story has resonated widely, with many aspiring tech professionals viewing Tumu's journey as a roadmap for career advancement, particularly in the high-demand AI field. The detailed advice on resumes and interviews has sparked considerable discussion on professional networking platforms. Stay tuned, because the next story reveals a massive corporate reckoning with a historical twist. Next up, we're diving into a landmark legal case that could redefine corporate accountability. Volkswagen's $30 million reckoning in Brazil. A seismic legal decision has emerged from Brazil's labor court, ordering automotive giant Volkswagen to pay a staggering 165 million reais, approximately $30 million USD, in collective moral damages. This historic reparation stems from deeply disturbing allegations of slave-like conditions endured by workers at a Volkswagen-owned farm in the Amazon region during the 1970s and 1980s. Prosecutors have hailed this as the largest such compensation award in Brazil's history, marking a significant moment for labor rights and corporate accountability in the country. The investigation, initiated in 2019 by the Labor Prosecutor's Office, gained momentum after a local priest provided extensive documentation he had meticulously gathered over decades. Following further inquiries, including witness testimonies, prosecutors formally charged Volkswagen in early 2024. The court's ruling validated these charges, confirming that hundreds of workers were subjected to degrading and inhumane conditions between 1974 and 1986 at a farm in the state of Pará, operated by a Volkswagen subsidiary. The farm's operations primarily involved cattle ranching and logging. According to the court filings, approximately 300 workers were recruited under precarious, irregular contracts to clear forests and establish pastures. Their lives on the farm were characterized by severe exploitation. They were closely monitored by armed guards, housed in dilapidated living quarters, provided with inadequate food supplies, and trapped in a system of debt bondage that prevented them from leaving. Compounding these abuses, no medical care was offered, even to those who contracted debilitating illnesses like malaria. The Labor Prosecutor's Office stated in a release that these practices represented one of the largest cases of slave labor exploitation in Brazil's recent history. In his decisive ruling, Judge Otávio Bruno de Silva Ferreira affirmed that the evidence conclusively proved Volkswagen's ownership of the farm and that the conditions met the legal definition of slave labor. Judge Ferreira eloquently captured the enduring impact of such historical injustices, stating, "Slavery is a present past, because its marks remain in Brazilian society, especially in labor relations." He further elaborated on how the legacy of Brazil's colonial slave system continues to influence social structures, underscoring the importance of recovering this painful memory to comprehend current realities and guide future anti-discrimination judgments. In response to the ruling, Volkswagen's Brazilian headquarters issued a statement indicating its intent to appeal the decision. The company reiterated its long-standing commitment to Brazil, spanning 72 years, and asserted that it has consistently defended the principles of human dignity and strictly complied with all applicable labor laws and regulations. Volkswagen further emphasized its unwavering commitment to social responsibility, which is intrinsically linked to its conduct as a legal entity and employer. Brazil's history is deeply intertwined with the transatlantic slave trade, having enslaved more people from Africa than any other country. It was also the last nation in the Western Hemisphere to abolish slavery, officially doing so in 1888. This ruling, therefore, carries significant weight, not only as a matter of corporate accountability, but also as a recognition of historical injustices that continue to cast a long shadow. Audience impact. This landmark ruling has generated widespread discussion about corporate responsibility and the enduring impact of historical labor practices. Human rights organizations and labor advocates are closely watching the appeal process, seeing it as a crucial test case. Prepare for a surprising twist in the world of filmmaking, where massive brand integration might be more than it seems. Now, let's unravel the story behind a movie that's got everyone talking about its unique brand partnerships. War of the Worlds, accidental Amazon ad. In the often complex and sometimes murky world of film production, a recent revelation from the producer of War of the Worlds has sparked considerable debate and intrigue. Patrick Aiello, a producer on the film, has asserted that the extensive and highly visible product placement of Amazon services and products throughout the movie was, surprisingly, a happy accident. This claim comes in the wake of the film's release directly onto Amazon's Prime Video platform, leading many viewers and critics to assume a deliberate, paid integration strategy. Aiello, however, maintains that the film was completed entirely before Amazon became its distribution partner, suggesting the pervasive Amazon branding was never a result of corporate negotiation or pressure. Aiello, alongside editor Charles Ansell, shared candid insights in an interview with Tony's Film Club, addressing the film's critical reception and the conspicuous presence of Amazon. He acknowledged the widespread commentary and memes targeting the film, including visible green screen effects and the sheer volume of Amazon branding. Aiello explained that the film's climax, which heavily features an Amazon delivery driver, was intended as a tribute to essential workers. He reminisced about the early months of the lockdown era, highlighting how Amazon drivers were crucial in delivering necessities to homes when people were unable to shop for themselves. These individuals are unsung heroes, Aiello stated, emphasizing their vital service without seeking recognition. The explanation for the prominent display of the Amazon Prime Air logo, particularly during a drone sequence crucial to the plot, was attributed to technical needs. Editor Charles Ansell explained that 2 drone footage elements were running simultaneously, and the Amazon logo served as a visual differentiator for viewers to distinguish between them. Similarly, a plot point involving an Amazon gift card used to bribe a character was presented as a natural extension of having an Amazon-connected character already established in the narrative. Aiello suggested that once an Amazon-affiliated character was part of the story, using an Amazon gift card became the most straightforward method to provide the character with instant cash for the bribery plot, essentially making Amazon a secondary, albeit unintentional, hero of the film. Interestingly, Aiello noted that the film's extensive Amazon integration unexpectedly worked in reverse. When Universal Pictures, the original distributor, decided against a theatrical release, the film was shopped to various streaming services. Amazon, naturally, showed significant interest in a project that, according to Aiello, was already a bizarre love letter to the company. He reiterated his assertion that the film was fully completed with no subsequent input from Amazon, implying that the streamer was simply acquiring a film that coincidentally aligned with many of their perceived, perfect storytelling notes, even if it was filmed on speculation as a potential feature-length Amazon commercial. Audience impact. This explanation has divided audiences and critics, with some finding Aiello's account plausible while others remain skeptical, viewing the extensive branding as too coincidental to be purely accidental. The film's narrative, heavily influenced by Amazon's presence, has become a talking point in discussions about product placement in modern cinema. Get ready to jump into the action with a first look at a brand new game from Amazon Games. Our next story takes us into the realm of gaming, with the announcement of a new MOBA from Amazon Games. Amazon gears up for MOBA launch, March of Giants Alpha. Amazon Games, continuing its push into the competitive gaming market, has officially opened signups for the closed alpha test of its new 4v4 War MOBA, titled March of Giants. Developed by Amazon Games Montreal, the studio's debut title aims to bring a fresh perspective to the popular multiplayer online battle arena genre. The closed alpha phase is scheduled to run on PC from September 2 to September 10, 2025, and interested players in the United States, Canada, and Mexico can request access via a Steam account. March of Giants is the first original title from creative director Xavier Marquis, a veteran known for his work on Rainbow Six Siege. This new venture places Amazon Games Montreal alongside the company's growing portfolio of internal development teams, which have already seen some success with published titles like the MMOs, New World, and Lost Ark. The game's core concept involves a strategic blend of traditional lane-based objectives, characteristic of the MOBA genre, with the added layer of large-scale army control. This unique combination seeks to carve out a distinct niche in a market currently dominated by giants like League of Legends and Dota 2. The alpha announcement provides key details about the upcoming test phase. While Amazon has not yet revealed a specific release window for March of Giants, the company has emphasized that player feedback gathered during this closed alpha will be instrumental in shaping the game's development. Specifically, feedback will influence critical aspects such as game balance, map design, and the planning of subsequent testing phases. Given the development studio's pedigree in creating successful competitive shooters and Amazon's ongoing commitment to live service gaming models, March of Giants is positioned as a title to watch for players seeking an innovative take on the MOBA formula. The game's design philosophy centers on offering a dynamic and engaging experience by merging familiar MOBA mechanics with elements of real-time strategy. Players will likely need to manage not only their individual hero units, but also larger armies, requiring a dual focus on micro and macro-level strategy. This approach could appeal to a broad range of gamers, from seasoned MOBA veterans looking for new challenges to players interested in strategic warfare games. The closed alpha is a crucial step in the game's development lifecycle, allowing the developers to test server infrastructure, gather data on player behavior, and identify any critical bugs or balance issues before a wider release. Amazon's investment in internal studios and its growing presence in the gaming industry signal a long-term strategy to compete effectively in the PC and potentially console gaming markets. The success of March of Giants could be a significant indicator of Amazon Games' potential to become a major player in the development and publishing of competitive online titles. Audience impact. Gamers, particularly fans of the MOBA genre, have expressed considerable excitement about March of Giants, anticipating a fresh take on a well-established formula. The involvement of a seasoned creative director and the backing of Amazon Games have generated significant buzz, with many eager to participate in the alpha test and influence the game's direction. That's all the news for today, but we'll be back with more insights soon. Don't go anywhere yet. We've got a quick recap of all the top stories and a final call to action. And that's a wrap on today's Amazon Insights. We saw a 23-year-old techie make a massive career leap to Meta with a $400,000 package. Volkswagen is facing a historic $30 million compensation for labor abuses in Brazil. The producer of War of the Worlds claims Amazon product placement was a happy accident, and Amazon Games is launching its new MOBA, March of Giants, with a closed alpha test. If you found these updates insightful, smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll see you next time.